To the air, it's Odom. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Rides the back and leaves it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver... First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Good game. Showdown. The rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Texas #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Out of the gun, the give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Gives it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Here's the pressure. And as he throws, snagged out of the air. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Craver. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage, even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you see the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the Texas offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Manning. He tries to take the top off. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's 1st birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There've been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Gives it on the option. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll take it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It's a seam wide open. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Manning. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. You can break this down a lot of ways, but on that play, the quarterback just believed his guy was better than the defense.
And he was really right. And anytime you get pressed, man, where that corner on the outside is all the way up on the line of scrimmage, trying to get hands on that wide receiver. If I win right away, oh, man, you can make a big play on the outside, and he makes a big play for his quarterback.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Looking to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Touchdown, Longhorn! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if you kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
And the Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The short hands, it's Wilson. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Looking for a man, it's Reed. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
A&M comes back out with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. And he makes the catch inside the 25. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. On the ground, it's Moss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
Dropping back, it's Reed. He wants it all. Touchdown, Aggies. And that one will give them the lead.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The run from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Longhorns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it. Nice move to keep running. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Extra point here will tie the game.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Up a 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Calls his own number. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. These guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off his head.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Now adjusting. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Trying to get everybody set, but the clock's still running. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Washington. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. He'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Pocket breaking down. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Touchdown, Longhorn! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air, it's Reed. Here's a throw downfield late. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where...
He lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So the offense will have at least one more shot at this after the pass interference penalty gives them an untimed down. Looking downfield on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. The week has been immersed in midnight yells, barbecue smells, a sea of crowds in the fall colors, and the Lone Star Showdown ends with Texas hooking up and getting the victory over the Aggies. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Grabs it in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Moss. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Using his legs, it's Bennett.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Bennett. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. He makes a grab. strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Back to pass. It's Odom. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it up to about the... They've got a 1st down here to open the period. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Moss. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Odom. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bennett. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. 2nd down coming up. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. up on the ground. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 30-yard line on first down. Rushes on him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Grab near the sticks, it's Rogers. You don't give a hoot. They'll go back to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good... Looking for a gap. It's Bennett. He'll try to take it back. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll do it himself. Finding an escape route.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
On the run, still looking. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets the give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his... Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now they'll run it to the right here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Odom. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
On the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front?
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul. Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. 3A Sports College Football. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Catch in the middle. It's Moss.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball. And then
there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Belcher. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to take a shot on second and short. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works.
Scores on the sneak.
They did a really good job.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Using his legs, it's Bennett. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Dropping back, it's Odom. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Offensively, I think we got to be a little bit more creative at this point. 2 plays ago, gain of no yards. Last play, he just gave up a sack. Let's think outside the box. This is a golden opportunity to put a touchdown on the board.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Deep
sneaks it in.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Grab near the marker. It's Parker. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling.
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. To the air, it's Odom. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off at the goal line. Inside the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Howard! The give on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Parker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Scanning the field. It's Odom. Looking down the left side. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, they're after him! We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Bennett. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Odom. Makes the grab, it's Rodgers. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Moss. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. Stumbled to the ground. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. They take the lead with the 6.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll leave it with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st downs.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Looking to pass. It's Odom. Moving out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Bennett. Still on his feet at the 45. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll leave it with the lone back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, tempo is going to be a big deal right now, but 4th down coming up, trailing, you have to dial up the right play right here, David.
And first things first, you got to get the first down. Like, I got to convert this 4th down. The clock is irrelevant at that point. Then I got to kick it in high gear, make some plays, and getting scoring position to try to take the lead.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
Down 4 late. They have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative...
Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blazers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Owls offense takes the field. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big...
Breaks into the open. Past the 30. Past the 10. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Blazers offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring in every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this.
He's loose. The 40. At the 30. Inside the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blazers.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the ground, it's Bennett. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Odom. Dumps it to the back. Caught close to the marker, it's Bennett. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to run it. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Throws into the middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Moss. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Man. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To throw, it's Odom. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Scrambling away. He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. How about these two running games so far, and dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown! To the air, it's Odom. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Here's a hit. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bullock. Turning it on! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Caught on the outside. It's Bennett.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try and pick up some positive yards.
Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback sneak trying to get a push. Sneak gets it. Great place to start for this offense. On the move, it's Bennett. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. A offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Pressure coming. And the defense, got him at the 27. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Bennett. At the 45 on his way. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the third. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Back to throw, it's Odom. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to go up top. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. They'll try to run for it. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If we do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Dropping back, it's Odom. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Bullock. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Gonna swing it on second down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Absolutely. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Titans, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. Wants to throw. It's Odom. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Bullock. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Complete on the shuffle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll send the back in motion.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Kennesaw State right back to work. He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. And he cruises his way to the house. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Soft spot in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looking for a man. It's Odom. He makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rogers. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Bennett. And he takes it in. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bennett. Breaks into the open. The 40. Running inside the 20. You don't give a hoot. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. He's past the 30. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
It'll be a draw. Got a little space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He wants to change this route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Odom. Got his man quickly. Touchdown! Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll immediately call timeout. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Looking to throw, it's Odom. There's the pressure. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He managed a few yards.
He's pushing the rock down the field.
He'll start this drive firing. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Keeps looking downfield. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass, and what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They just keep firing. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. To the air, it's Odom. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bennett. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Bennett. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Touchdown! This offense has it with really good field position. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quick strike complete. Bust through behind his pad. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Under fire. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football.
You don't give a hoot! They're going to run it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33 for turning it on. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires on the move. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The inside handoff. And a short run there, and that'll end it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.